And we're back, boys. We are back at Capital Raceway. We have Uncle John's GT500 here. Exact same spec as Zeus. It got everything, same parts, same everything, all VMP setup, Joker blower, and everything. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, it'll be in the 9s today. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. And we're back with old girl Apollo. We're gonna see what happens. Didn't really do much. I mean, it's just cooler weather today. Hopefully, maybe she'll get lucky and we'll crack back into the 10s. I wanted to get the small brakes done before this, but we were having a problem with the magnetic ride. That's another issue we ran into with the small brakes. It's a lot easier for base cars to do that because they don't have all the magnetic ride stuff. So that was one issue I figured I'd let you guys know about. And yeah, she's ready. Apollo sitting, full race form. Got the carbon seat, one seat in. Put the rear seat delete back in, so it looks good. And yeah, we're ready to party. We're gonna see what it does. There is some grudge racing tonight. That was really what I wanted to do, but I would like to come out and test. There really isn't many cars here today, so I took the day off. Figured why not get the car out, and we're gonna see what it can do. After this clip, it might be nothing but racing because, like I said, I'm gonna try to be here all day long. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm gonna try to film as much as I can racing-wise for you guys. So let's see what these cars can do. All right, boys, we're getting Apollo situated right now, seeing what we can do. Making sure the seat's good, put everything in the right mode, drag strip. Gonna take it for a little spin just to make sure everything's good, get everything up to temp. So wanted to talk to you guys is what I was gonna tell y'all was the reason I wanted to sell one of the cars was if I did sell Apollo or I mean not Apollo, Apollo's staying, but if I did sell Zeus or if I sold the Dark Horse, I'd be making Apollo like retarded fast. When I tell you retarded fast, I'm not shooting for anything less than 8, but obviously we'll be doing baby steps. Obviously 10s, low 10s, 9s, then 8s, and so on and so forth. But that would be the plan with this car. I got launch control set at 3,000, and it should be pretty dialed. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Car's still getting warmed up. Got some big Hellcats here today, some big bodies. All right, boys, let's test the 2-step. There we go. We ready. Hopefully don't push a bit, but we'll find out. All right, we're not gonna worry about the tree too much. We are gonna make sure it's on the 2-step. They pumped the brakes up before. Little hesitation there. So that was a decent pass for Apollo. Felt pretty good. I do notice there is more left in the car driving wise because, and how I know this is because the tuner only set first gear to shift at like 6,000, so it's not revving all the way out. Usually that will help better if I'm like racing it on the street and stuff. It won't spin that much, but I'm losing like, granted, like right there at least 2,000 RPM if we're gonna shift at 8,000 and it's 6. I mean, this is the reason I wanted to do NA because it's fun. Car is always consistent. Come out, do it again. I don't think I'm gonna break anything today. Got a little warmer. Sun's out, but it doesn't feel like 54 degrees. I'm actually sweating right now. But I want to race in the no prep tonight. I just want to dial the car in, see how it feels. But it did leave good. We can see what the 60 foot is. Hopefully the time clock's working. But like I said, guys, the reason I wanted to sell Zeus or the Dark Horse is to make this really fast. The Shelby feels slow to me. This feels slow to me. Obviously the Dark Horse slow. Dark Horse is more just the driving car, but let's see what we got for this time. All right, so we did just get my best 60 foot ever, which was a 158, which is actually really good for this car. Super happy with that, but it only showed eighth mile. So I mean, it's damn near par on. I just got to do the math. I did 100 miles an hour in the 8th, which is exactly what I know I was going to do. I just got to figure out how that will correlate for the quarter mile. So I'm going to figure that out and see what it says. But yeah, so far so good that it's a good pass. I'm going to turn up the 2-step just a little bit more on this one. All right, boys, let's see what Apollo can do again. Let's try this. Like I was telling y'all, RPMs are bumped up, launch control 3,400. I'm gonna pump the brakes again, so hopefully we can get this right. Pump the shit out of the brakes. Good old Apollo, baby. God, I love this car. It is not fast to me, but I mean, damn, dude, it does the same thing every time, back to back, dude. So many cars out here that cannot do that. Granted, it is all motor, but I don't care. I freaking love this thing. I think it's pretty good. I don't know how my 60-foot looked. I mean, it felt stronger, and pumping the brakes definitely helped. So we're gonna see. Check out the time slip, compare it to the rest, and hopefully get the car ready for tonight. It's still a little too much gas, more than I like. I would like to be a little less, but you never know. It could help me when we do the no prep. It could hurt me if I have a little less gas. We don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna make a pass because we're gonna be racing from down here back this way only to the 8th. So we're doing 100 miles an hour in the 8th. It's not bad. It's good. As long as we get A to B, you can beat some pretty fast cars in no prep. I show you this pass. There's just something about racing. This is why I love it, because some things do crazy stuff, and I just got the time slip. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, man. So Apollo's mile an hour was off. Obviously the DA could be pretty bad, but we did 1.6 in the 60-foot. It was actually a little worse than the first one. My first pass actually could have been probably a better pass, but my mile an hour to the 8th was good. It was actually good on this one. It was a little better than previously. So we just clocked a 10.98 at 126 miles an hour. Good. We did 10s, boys. We finally did.
Dude, that bitch was leaving. I'm telling you, look.
Mile an hour wasn't there, but we finally
yeah.
We finally did it.
Mile an hour was only like 120.
We finally did it.
Jake, your first pass, I was like, that motherfucker. Jake,
I felt like you didn't sit on the thing long enough to go.
Did it not seem like it was on there long?
No. It was like,
I didn't. It felt like I didn't want it to push too much.
It looked like you started to push.
Yeah, that's what I. As soon as I felt it, I just let it go.
What happened?
I might try to turn it down just a little bit, 200 RPMs back to 3,200, and like cap it.
60
My first pass.
163.
Your first pass, I was like, that motherfucker's running good. Too.
Yeah, that was my first pass. Had a way better 60-foot.
Yeah, your first.
Look, you can compare them
I
both.
would dial it back to where it was on that one.
So this first one was only 3,000 RPMs. This one was 3,400.
Okay.
But 3,200.
But look how consistent the car is to the 1,000-foot. This one actually was better, my first one. I think this pass would have been my first 10-second pass.
100%.
Look, it went 9.187. This one put 9.194.
That would have been a 10-second pass.
My mile an hour to the 8th wasn't as fast. This one was 100. I mean, it beat it by like half a mile an hour.
The slower mile an hour, the quicker the time.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Jacob, put 3,400 launch, 3,000 launch.
Yeah, no.
It is no rush. Y'all keep running all the way up to 430.
All right. Thank you, Terrence.
Yep.
Yep.
I put it back to that setting and do it again.
Yeah. I'm gonna let it cool down and we're gonna run it back. That was this is 3,400. This was 3,000.
So go 32.
I'm gonna do 32 now.
3,000. He sat there and goes, didn't push or anything, and he left. Nice.
It was good. So, boys, as I was telling y'all, the first pass was actually better than the second pass for the time wise. We compared the two, and yeah, it was kind of crazy to see that. So now we're gonna go back. That's my two-step switch. I forget, I have to keep turning that off. We're gonna run it back. RPMs, I lowered them 200 for the launch, so hopefully that will be just the trick to actually make it leave a little bit better, because you got to find that sweet spot, and I think we're almost there. 3,200 is going to be it. I just have to do everything the exact same as I did before. Make sure advanced track's off, and yeah, we're good. pretty sick looking R8 up here. The 2 turbos. You got 2 turbos, my friend. Pump the brakes really good. Come on, baby. That's it right there. That's so much faster. Let's go, Apollo. Freaking love you, dude. Freaking love this car. I absolutely love it. I freaking love it. Let's go, baby.
You ready, Cap? Popper, popper.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, this is why I wanted to sell one of the cars, because I just want to make this car a absolute disgusting monster. So if anyone wants to run me, they can get to work, because I just have so much confidence in this car. Like, I love it. Like, I genuinely freaking love this car. And like I told you before, there's a lot more expensive cars that you could get, I could buy, and it be whatever. But I'm telling y'all, there's something about having a car that isn't like over the top, and then you gotta build it up to where you want, and then you slowly see it get better and better and better. To me, that's what I love, and I think I finally got it dialed in now. Got some good weather, got an open track day. I saved my time, I didn't have to rush too much, and it's doing good. I mean, goddamn, dude, we have so many passes on this car, and it's just working good. I hope we crush some people tonight with the no prep. I'm right happy where it sits. Granted, I might have to drop my tire pressure just a little bit more doing no prep, but like I said, we're gonna have to see once we move it to the back of the track. We might have to dial the car back, but as of right now, that's it right there. That right there, 3,200, freaking perfect. I just hope I didn't, like, when I went to go do that, I hope it didn't like push me through the beams enough to actually start the clock, because that's where I could have got hurt. That's why I was trying to pump the brakes to lock them, and it's gonna hold me there. So fingers crossed. I mean, we already broke into the 10s. If we got a little faster in the 10-second pass, I'm gonna be even more happy. Their turbo Hellcat going. Thing's a beast, dude. Come on, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Thank you, sir. Sweet baby Jesus. No shot. 1092, boys. I'm telling you, we got it dialed. We got it freaking dialed. So happy right now. Still not as good as 60 foot, which is kind of crazy. 1092, 127. Let's go. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I don't care. This is more fun to me. This is fun. Drop a like on this video, boys. I love you all for watching and supporting. Seriously, on a serious note, love you all. This shit is why I do it. This is so fun. This is it. Back to back 10-second rips, dude. God bless Apollo. So this is gonna be my last pass of the night on the track. We're gonna see if we can break another personal record. I put it to 3,100 RPMs, tire pressure back down to 16 PSI, and we're gonna see if we can break another personal record. I'm super happy with what the car did today, and I really can't complain. But I love having an open track. The open track is so sick. So traction control's on. I mean, it's off. 2-step down. First gear. There we go, baby. Get this sumbitch running right, boys. Come on, baby. Come on, Apollo. Give me everything you got. Come on. Let's go, baby. That one was better. I think that one was perfect. Absolutely freaking perfect. Let's go. think we got it dialed now, boys. We are ready for tonight. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I do think Apollo needs some refreshing up tuning-wise to make sure all the shifts are like 100% crisp. Some of them I could feel like a little hesitation. I don't know if it's just like over time things got messed up. I have no clue. But this car hasn't been touched tuning-wise in a long time. No adjustments have been made, so we're gonna have to see what this pass was. It feels good. 3100 definitely felt the strongest. I mean, 32 also felt really good too, but it's hard for you to actually tell within a little fraction of a second. So that was good. I'm happy with it. Car made a good pass, did a good burnout, A to B perfect. Real question is, what can we do in the no prep? Holy shit, boys, we freaking did it. Lower into the 10s, man. God, dude, I'm so happy. 10, 8, 9. See, it's so weird because my mile an hour was a little less. I did 127 on the last one. It's weird. So now, like, when mile an hour is down like that, so now maybe it could be like my tire pressure could have dropped a little bit, but I put it back to 16 even every single pass. I made sure it was spot on, but you never know, like any little thing like that. So to increase mile an hour, so what would be my next course of action, what I would actually do if I really wanted to dial it in even more? I would up my tire pressure 1 pound each side to actually see what the difference would be. Because usually the lower the tire pressure, the more drag you're gonna have going down the track, because it's just a dragging surface on the track. So now if you put another pound or two, it increases it, so you're riding a lot less on it. So you know, like when there's less tire on it, it's gonna, like when you air out a tire, it lays flat like this. When you pump it up, it's obviously on like that much versus flat. And then obviously you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But damn, Apollo, you just did it again, boy. So consistent. Freaking 10, 8, 126. Let's go, dude. Let's go. 3,100 RPM launch. Freaking happy, dude. God, I love this car. We got to show this to Chuck. Chuck has arrived. Chuck, how you doing, my brother?
What's up, baby?
How you feeling today?
I'm ready to party.
You got the car looking clean?
Yep.
So how do you think we're going to do tonight?
You're going to do a little better than me. I'm on some 275.
Yeah, Chuck, he's on his roll racing setup, and we're running Dig Racing 8th. It's not going to be the best, but...
They sit nice, so that's
Hey,
what matters.
there's a lot of fast cars, and they might not hook. So if you literally just go A to B faster than
I'm
that...
not going to hook and go slow.
But we have to show you my fastest pass ever. Ah,
How you
Savannah!
going to do it with me not even here?
I know. What the hell, dude? Why'd you have to go to work today?
A 1.5.
Yep.
Holy.
Uh-huh.
Weren't you going 102 last time in the 8th?
What'd I do? 101.
You
I don't
got
know.
100 every time today.
Well, you know, my I had a little more gas in it than normal.
Yeah.
Yep. So that could be right there.
I don't want to say that Mick Applebee's is trapping higher speed than you now, but you.
What did you get?
126.
Oh yeah. No, I did
127.
100. I did 127 on the other one.
You did like 129.
Look at my. No, the other one. You know that when I got my fastest mile an hour.
Watch out for that.
I know it's a boulder. Look at that thing, guys. I could snap my ankle on it.
Throw it over there.
But no, my fastest mile an hour is when I only had a quarter tank of gas. That was a 129.
That's what we need to do.
Hold this. Now let me show you all the time slips. So I tracked them. I tracked them with the RPMs today. So this was the first one right here. 3,000 RPMs.
Can't see it.
You can't? Oh, my bad. 3,000 RPMs, and then my 60 foot was 1.588. This one I went to 3,400, which was that was a 10.98 at 126, and then this one was the most mile an hour today, 127.48. But it was a 1.6 60 foot, and then 3,100 RPMs got it back into the 1.5, but 126 mile an hour.
Holy shit.
So, therefore, that concludes we have a Pro Mod, guys. We actually have a Pro Mod.
This is officially the fastest bolt-on S550.
Probably in the entire universe.
Did this beat the Steeda car?
It did beat Cedar car.
Holy shit.
Full interior. It's like, no, actually.
It has one seat in it.
It has one seat. Honestly, though, with this number, a 10.8 pass is really good. Factoring in, we don't have lightweight brakes yet. We don't have a K-member. We have factory crash bars. And it's a premium car. So we got the B&O sound system, full tech. I mean, there's still a lot more weight to do. I kind of wish I got a base at the end of the day, so I could have really went full out and gutted it. But
Yeah. And well, earlier it was like probably 57 degrees outside, 58.
yeah, it was like close to
And
60.
now we're about to get in the 40s.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna hook that well because I got it dialed in. I have it dialed in right now. It's perfect. Like, dude, it was moving so good. Like, I felt like my 120 or the 130 mile an hour pass was faster than the one I did. And I looked at the time stuff. I was like, bruh, but it's all in the 60 foot. It's literally on the 60 foot, guys.
Yep. So ever since you got them Viking shocks on it, you've been doing a lot
I
better.
don't have Vikings. I got magnetic ride. Magnetic ride for the win. So
Well.
yeah. I think we have a pro mod. Straight Outlaws, if you're looking to reach out to us, and McApplebees@yahoo.com.
Why do these girls keep Snapchatting you? I can't concentrate.
I know, it's hard. Too many of them in there.
All right,
But,
well, I'll cut the clip.
Yeah.
We're
Next
going
thing
to pick
you'll
up
see,
on the
we-
ghost mount when I'm dragging cars out here.
Yep, and we're going to be running 8th mile. We're signed up. We're teched in. Got the #1 Apollo. Ready to boogie. I'm calling out a Hellcat. Wide body. First round. Let's keep